This is a public service announcement from C.T. Fletcher. I will not contribute to the pussification of a nation. Get your punk ass out there and work for it, motherfucker.
Let's roll.
Morning, Sergeant Major.
How do you know what kind of goddamn day it is?
Beautiful morning, Sergeant Major.
Are you a fucking weatherman now?
You're listening to Sergeant's Time on WTF Nation Radio.
Broadcasting live from the Functional Veteran Center of Excellence this 15 December in the year of St. Javelin 2022. Deep within the mountain complex, or maybe somewhere within the basement of the Pentagon. This Sergeant's Time. Yeah. What's going on? Maisha hosts. Hope everybody's doing okay. And hope everybody's, enjoying their soon-to-be holiday break. I see hello from the Philippines. Oh, ¿cómo está po? Yeah. And let's see, I got some Georgia visitors, some Texas. It's PSYOP, not PSYOPs. That's right, Chocolate. What's up, man? Hope everything's all good. I hope I think Zip Zap. This is a little ghosty from PSYOP merch. You can get PieSop merch from my friends at piesops.com. They have a slew of memes, jokes, and anything PSYOP and soft related that you could imagine if you follow them on IG. And you have the little zip zap ghost, just kind of like a cartoon, more cartoony version. Oh, we got some Iowa people. Now, is the weather, what's the weather like? Is it snowing? Aside from the fact that they want to build 15 different lanes of highways around that place. So my apologies for running late. I was doing some updates, and then I was kind of waiting for the Senate to pass the freaking the defense bill that arms the U.S. allies and ends the vaccine mandate. More details on that. I know we have people going back and forth about the vaccine and what it should not have and should not have had. And so everybody was kind of waiting. So I was waiting for some of my friends, my reporter Juno peeps, to let me know. And it is now. This is as of 26 minutes ago. The Senate today voted to approve the annual defense policy bill, sending $858 billion to legislation to the president for his signature, though it remains unclear how many of the new initiatives will be funded. So the bill, which passed 83-11, directs how federal DARA can be spent on the Pentagon, U.S. military, and related programs. Of course, that includes the expansion of funds for helping Ukraine fight off a protracted Russian invasion, a new program to supply Taiwan, because everybody knows Taiwan is a country. I know I like pissing off our listeners up in China. Even though they banned us, we still have we have not listeners, but some of the supporters of the CCP. They do listen to us as well, and they have been working with Facebook to ban us from China. You can't do it. You can't even do it for freaking Nepal, because our Paul from Nepal fan, that one listener that we have in Nepal, listens to us. And so, anyways, of course, unprecedented levels of security assistance and a pay raise. A pay raise for service members and measures in to address rising costs of inflation. Now, if you guys, we posted on WTF Nation Radio's Facebook page. We got the West Taiwan really hates it when we talk about exactly, East Taiwan, exactly. Well, especially when it comes to East Ukraine and West Ukraine too. They get it's all Ukraine. So back and forth. I know we thought, the military was kind of thinking, okay, this won't be a big deal, readiness, stuff like that. With the vax mandate, I know the argument going back and forth with the vax or no vax, to vax because of the vax, or we shouldn't have the vax. Kind of funny that ended up being on the table to be removed. Again, people are saying that it's possibly because of recruitment and retention issues. Of the reason why the vax is off the table now. So I think we saw a draft that said within of its signature, the DoD has 30 days to stop. So we don't know what the processes are going to be. And of course, everyone likes to spin their own virtue signaling right or left on why we should or should not have the vax, even though of all the vaccines that I've ever had in the military, that was the only one that gave me the disease that I was vaccinated for. So there you go. Just adding some of my own personal experience. I don't remember getting anthrax. Did I get anthrax from that? No, I didn't. I didn't get the bubbly lip from smallpox either. So I don't know. I like to poke the bear. No pun intended. To have individuals that like to fight and argue about this is not going to fall in order. So now that it's going to be rescinded, I hope Army leaders, actually, I hope all military leaders do not go after the soldiers, because it is going to be, or sailors or Marines, it's going to be a choice, I think. We'll get more details on that. If that happens, we can't wait to see it. Can't wait. I'm sorry. I like, sometimes chaos is my background anyways, if you guys know me. And I love a good shitstorm. So we'll see what happens. And of course, the GOP supposedly says that is a first midterm win. Okay. What are you gonna do? Make some stickers, make some NFTs. Have you guys see that? Anyways, I don't want to go off on that tangent. This is Sergeant's Time. We're not supposed to be talking about Monday edition issues, so we're supposed to be keeping it military related. So There we go. And some of the things that the GOP had made an effort was to provide remedies for service members discharged for failing to comply with the vaccine mandate, failed to pass the Senate on Thursday. So after more than a half the chamber objected to tacking on to the defense bill. So, yeah. So we're looking forward to see what's going to be coming out of that. So there you go. That was the hottest breaking news that we had. What about Ukraine aid and military assistance for NATO allies, of course. And this is from Washington Post. Are heavily addressed in the bill in light of Russia's ongoing invasion. Fuck Putin. Yeah, bunch of damn Ivan Simpson. They're all pissed off. Again, I keep going back. Why is it that the generation of Rambo, Red Dawn, and all the anti-Russian movies all of a sudden now like not chomping at the bit to fight Ivan or sending money to fight Ivan? I'm just saying, just one of those rhetoricals. But the money comes, of course, with strings attached. The bill requires federal oversight and accounting measures. For some reason, it used to be you had to have some sort of responsibility to make sure that the money that you are sending to a country is getting audited. But then if you ask about it, then you become a Putin sympathizer. No, this is not new. We've been trying to fucking audit our money at every appropriations that has come through, and people get mad about wanting to know what that money. Now I understand some of the Space Force dark money, SOCOM money, and all that. Some I understand those funds. Yeah, sorry. I mean, people don't realize that a lot of that money comes to the Department of Defense. Only U.S. SOCOM only takes just a small fraction of that. So when someone says, "Oh yeah, well you got all that budget to go do shit," no. That's right, Angry Elf. It's not over. It's never over. Back home, I used to fly gunships. We used to drive a tank. Used to be in charge of $1 million equipment. Now I can't even get a job parking cars. Remember those guys? Now when you talks about fucking helping Ukraine to fight Ivan, man, don't want to do that. So that was the biggest one that we had looking at of the latest of the greatest. I told the individual that I would wait to do a show and would cite the Washington Post story by Karun Demirjian. Sorry, God, fucking domain. And let everybody know that was the Washington Post, just hot off the press article. And so there you go. That's why I, yours truly, was running late. And of course, while I was doing that, waiting for that, I was doing some updates and all this other shit. Playing with my camera and playing with my freaking, my lighting and stuff like that. Getting some lights and stuff so I can get, so I can slay Queen. Hey, CQ's like, maybe you need to maybe adjust your light a bit more to where it seals your face and all that. And I told him, dude, I got a fucking nose that's, look at that. You see that shadow casted off my nose? I swim on my back and people say shark, okay? So I got a complex about my fucking big ass nose. So broken several times and all that. So there you go. There. There's my comment. There. I'm glowing girl, right, baby? Oh, sashay down the fucking podcast. So that's what I was waiting on. That was my latest and greatest of. Let's kick off the some of the other news that's been going on. And another thing we just got released today. I can't believe you posted General Petraeus' fucking picture, that article on the fucking radio page. Man, our new social media guys just going at it. Grifter superhero trading cards. Like that wavy thing that? Oh my God. Don't get me started. Can we talk about that? Can we talk about that? Can we talk about that? All right. So, individuals wanted an update on what happened with some of the other stories that we talked, because I had an update talking about what you should not be doing or doing in uniform. And then real quick, of course, we've identified the soldier that was killed during a what'd you call it? Would you call it a fucking active shooting event? I don't know if you want to call it like that, but there was a soldier from the 3rd Infantry Division. His name is Sergeant Nathan Hillman. He was killed during the shooting incident that you guys might have seen all over the webs and plastered all over. So he was a chemical, biological, radiological, and nuclear specialist assigned to the 2nd Armored Brigade Combat Team, 3rd Infantry Division, and July 2021, and joined the Army in 2015. He only had one deployment to Afghanistan. His awards include two Army Commendation Medals, 2 Army Achievement Medals, and he also earned the Air Assault Badge. And so this is from the command. Quote, on Monday morning, the Spartan family lost one of our own in a tragic and unexpected way. And this is Colonel Ethan J. Diven, commander of the Spartan Brigade. With deepest sorrows in our hearts and are with the families and the units involved in the incident. Providing support to the impacted families and soldiers is our first priority. We are working closely with Fort Stewart Military Police and the U.S. Army Criminal Investigation Division. So again, from the WTF Nation and WTF Nation Radio, our deepest sympathies go to the family as well. So that was the update from that event that happened on Monday, which by the time it was reported, again, it happened so fast, it was quick. So that's the status of that. Let's see, best news. Wait, somebody got some best news? Somebody got some good news? What? Let me see. Best news was getting a new ID card, not having to shave for 5 days, and wearing a wrinkly sweatshirt for it. And the base was not impressed with my nasty guardness. You know, sometimes, David, just be nasty. Just be nasty. Just be nasty. So that was that. And then, of course, the BAH, man. The BAH tables. The new tables have come out. So you could see how much BAH you'll be giving away. See how much your BAH is for your area. Now, for some, it did raise up. For some, it didn't. Let me see. As a matter of fact, let me see. We got the table up there. If you go to WTF Nation Radio's Facebook page, you will see the new loot, the amount of loot that you're getting for BAH, and it's the forms below. Matter of fact, let me see. Let me open it up. Oh shit. Let's see. There we go. Let me window cap this so we can see the update. So let's see. So who give me a zip code of an installation? There we go. How about that? So do I need to be a citizen of New York? No, I don't know. I don't know anything about that. It's New York. Hang on, let me pull up the window cap again. All right. 17013. Okay, here we go. Wait, 31. Hey, hang on. Okay, so 17013. I gotta put in a little doohickey. What's the rank? Give me some ranks. Let's go with sergeant. How about that? Let's go with just buck sergeant. How about that? Let me see. And then I gotta put in a little special code here. Hopefully this doesn't hack the freaking DFAS page and shit. There we go. There's a little code on submit. 170. There we go. So with dependents, it's 1938. Without dependents, it's 1445. That's for Carlisle Barracks in PA. There you go. Didn't know that. Okay. All right, let's go to another one. Let's do same rank. E5, E6, the biggest one. Okay. Okay, so E5, E6. Okay, so let's go E6 then for 31905. So let's do that one. Let's do E6 and 31905. Pew. Oops. Oh, I have to do another code. Hang on, because it was the older code. Look at that. Hua. Hua. Get it? Hua. So let me put in Hua. R-U-W. Leave my name out of it. There you go. So that's Fort Benning. E6, 1746. With dependents. And 1317 without. So now let's check this out. Did you know as soon as these came out, Spanky, or she's still around, she's still hanging out. Spanky downloaded and uploaded the it was 15. Oh wow, it was 1533. Okay, so that's a significant jump then. That's a couple $100. There you go. So there we have it. Spanky sent me a video of Fort Hood, Texas. As soon as these new BAH rates came out, all the rental places she saw increased to that, which I don't get it. I don't get it. The new tables post include a 9/11 benefits. I don't know the page. It's got programs. Let me see. It's in the defense travel stuff. So, so it's got the programs, GTC, DOTOS, blah, 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 commercial rail policy, regulation, travel allowances. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about the GI Bill one, though. I didn't see. You're talking about the GI Bill kicker or something like that that's paid to that. I don't know. Yeah, I totally forgot about that. Maybe if I went to school, I would know. So, anyways, just make sure you have. Just go ahead, go on WTF Nation Radio's Facebook page, and you'll see the link. And then drop your zip code, drop the rank, and you'll see the. Put in that little code, like I said, to make sure that you're not a robot. Let's see that. What was the other thing? Okay, so Monday. It was Monday. I was talking about uniform corrections and what you should or should not be doing in uniforms. We got an update. Well, not only did we get an update, but we have a news article. USA Today wrote. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? You guys talking about the guys wearing the dog face, the dog masks, the new kink in uniform. So this is from USA Today. Soldiers who wore bondage gear and dog masks and sexually explicit videos in uniform, photos I should say, in uniform are under investigation, the Army confirmed Monday. The photos, which have appeared on social media, show male soldiers in uniform or parts of uniform wearing dog masks, leather, and chains. Some of the photos depict poses of submission and sexual acts. Another photo shows a soldier with combat fatigues wearing a dog mask on an airfield. Some of the photos appeared on Twitter on Friday. Those soldiers are based in Hawaii. Now, mind you, I am not doxing, or not revealing the ID. It seems like we want to hold people accountable when it comes to certain things, but not to another. Internal Pentagon traffic obtained by USA Today shows Army officials believing that some of the photos have been taken in a base gym in Hawaii. And the source of the email was not authorized to release it. There we go. So I'm talking about some WTF Nation work right there. The email notes that the reactions to the photos have been hyper-politicized. Yes. The U.S. Army Pacific is aware of content found on social media reflecting soldiers' activities while wearing uniforms. Major Jonathan Lewis, an Army spokesman, has said in a statement that the incident is currently under investigation. There you go. I wonder who it was releasing such info. I know, Heather. Who could that fucking be? Anyways, military law prohibits conduct by an officer that disgraces them personally or brings dishonor to the military profession. Isn't that what I kind of fucking said earlier on Monday when I ranted about it? Range from potential punishments to reprimands and includes other violations or other punishments. Legal jeopardy for soldiers depends on several factors, said Don Christensen, a former chief prosecutor for the Air Force that now leads Protect Our Defenders, an advocacy group who have been sexually assaulted. If soldiers, but did they have beards? If soldiers in the photos were officers and from the list of ranks, they would be in violation of Article 134, which governs fraternization. Wow, we haven't used that in a while. Why do I feel that the 25 Victor that took the photos will get a stronger punishment than the officer in the photo? Very good fucking... Ting, ting. There you go. That's an awesome comment right there. Comment of the night right now, I think. Photos in uniforms with the dog mask would likely violate Article 133. Conduct on becoming an officer. Even if the officer has been retired, he could be brought back to active duty court-martial because the officer could be retired at the lower rank, which lowers patient benefits. And the military can act swiftly to blah, 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 blah. So I have some coffee with some Baileys, and whew, it's stocky milk coffee, so it's like a counteracting freaking God. It's like contradicting each other. Man, you must be talking about Fort Bragg, 82nd, 500 soldiers getting busted for doing porn, gay porn. So I'm kind of like, it's calming me down, but it's also got me a little jittery too. It's got me around. The military can act swiftly to discipline troops who conduct whose conduct embarrasses their uniform. In 2018, the Marine Corps fired a chaplain who had been caught on video having sex with a woman in a pub in New Orleans. No way, he had sex. But was he in uniform? That's the whole thing. People are fucking trying to politicize about it. It was in uniform is what I got the issue with. I don't give a fuck if he was, yes. Is that 1% Irish busting out? Well, being that I am half of the caucasity of other genes that I have along with my Latino mix. Easy there, Pookie. Easy. People have sex. Don't even. But that was what I'm saying. That was a chaplain, though. That was a chaplain doing his own thing by himself and whatever. It wasn't in uniform. I don't care. That's the thing. I'm a little progressive when it comes to, I don't know, getting some guts, knocking boots, engaging in fornication with members of whatever sex you choose. If it's not in uniform, then I don't fucking care. No, I'm sorry, chaplain, not you, chaplain. I'm talking about the other chaplain, not the chaplain that I'm reading about. I'm sorry, I'm confusing. Now we're not talking about Maurice Chaplain. Sorry, Maurice. Maurice Chaplain. That's his name, Maurice Chaplain. He's in the comments right now thinking that we're talking about him. Talk about holy water. Holy diver, more likely. James Dio. Anyways, all Army soldiers are expected to uphold high standards of personal conduct while avoiding discrediting the service uniform, both in person and across social media. Cynthia Smith said, an Army spokesperson said in a statement. There you go. No uniform required. Yeah, you don't have to have your uniform on to have sex. So, with a little communion here, a little communion there, eating some Jesus chips, and drinking some of that. Is that, see, I want to get in trouble for disrespecting a fucking religion, because I know people get upset when we have a little, I'll admit it, we have a little, we have a little meme war sometimes when it comes to religion, when someone says that we're being blasphemous, and we use the name of the Lord to post memes on there. And so we end up dropping Jesus memes and stuff like that, because there you go. Was he a satanic church priest? And then it would have been his religion to do that. Exactly. Yeah, no shit, doc. So, our friend, Drill Sergeant High, had a video come out about it and decided to talk about it. And I don't know, you guys want to see the video that he posted? Let's see, hang on. Let's see. You guys want to see it? I know people are like, "Ooh, yeah, let's see that video." So let's yeah, okay. So let's see the video that. Let me go ahead and set it up. Everyone's like, "Do it." Okay. So Angry Cops. He has been a guest. His name is High, Drill Sergeant High, and he's been a guest with us a couple times. So anytime we see a video, we do him a solid by providing him all the, I don't want to say the publicity, but we want to share his shit. He's got some good shit. Okay, let's see. Everyone's like, yep, let's see it. It's the new mop gear for Marines. Please drop your jokes because they're fucking hilarious, and we will read them off. So he decided to make his comment about it, about the about said event, and well, let me just show you what he has to say. Isn't he the one with a use of K-pop patch from one time? Yes, he is. Yeah. He served in, I think he's a reserve CA guy, or he served in CA doing some stuff. But we'll have to bring him back. It's been a minute since he's been on, so well, let me cue this thing up here, and the name of this video is "That's a Bad Boy, Colonel Doggy." It's always CA, exactly. All right, so let me get the video spooled up. There, as a matter of fact, let me just go ahead and do the, there we go, video's ready. So this is the picture that in question we're talking about. So here we go. Here's what Joe Sergeant High says. So stand by.
Sir, why would you post this on the internet? Come on, we've already had social media briefings up the ass. No offense. Why would you do it? The entire brigade Facebook page is blown up with mean comments because you decided to cosplay as the Triple X version of Scooby-Doo. Let me read a couple for you. Looks like today's gonna be a little rough for the Army guys. Gotta spice up the slideshow every meow and again. This brigade has the same issues happening over and over again. They're really chasing their tails. Would the Army consider this pet Ophelia? It looks like this guy's leadership style is all bark and no bite. When trying to keep your soldiers on a tight leash goes wrong. Your profile says you're an alpha dog, but you're acting like a basic bitch. You burying your nose in my wife's ass after you met her for the first time makes a lot more sense, but it is still inappropriate, sir. And Sergeant Major's pissed. Just because you blurt out your name doesn't mean people won't find you. You're a jacked 50-year-old colonel in a dog mask. There's not a lot of you. Personally, I think I should have seen it coming because every time you get a compliment, you ask if you're being a good boy and you shake a little, which I now realize is you probably wagging your tail. Every time I bought you jerky, you'd start drooling. Shame on me for thinking you had a medical condition because every time you were at the urinal, you'd lift your leg. You made urine analysis very awkward for a lot of Joes. All those leashes in your house make a lot more sense now. And to be completely honest with you, sir, nobody would find it that offensive if you would just take down the photo of you hanging that twink upside down in a dog mask from your boat. Jeez. It's like you've never thought this through. I should have known better. Nobody has that excessive amount of Little Bow Wow album artwork plastered all over their office. I have never seen Michael Vick tagged in a post this many times. I can almost understand you wearing the uniform and the mask and doing nothing weird at all other than wearing the mask and thinking that it was okay. But you with the dude, spread eagle in a sex swing, showing off his cornhole to the world. At least you took down the one with you, hands splayed across the lockers, bending over, looking behind you, cheeks spread to the world, showing off your pink balloon knot. Oh, God, I saw the whole thing. If I posted my wife and I in the missionary position with all the blurred out contents, you know I would get an Article 15. Right here, right now. But you showing off a loose, dirty butthole is totally okay? Come on. I know one guy in Poland you sure pissed off.
You guys Americans? Are you guys here to spread sodomy or what? Isn't that what America's #1 export is?
Hey, oh, why is nobody else dressed up? Did I read the Colonel's post wrong? I've been practicing my Batman sound voice. Ready?
I'm not wearing hockey pads. Swear to me.
I think it's pretty good. It's really hard to see in this mask.
Oh, man. So, what was I saying before about wearing the uniform and acting like that? That pretty much in a hilarious way said it exactly the way I said it before. Has nothing to do with what your kinks are. Yeah, has nothing to do with anything else. With what you think you're trying to politicize or trying to be add your phobia to it. It has everything to do with the fact that you are desecrating the fucking uniform. If anything else, that is just how could it get any worse? It gets worse. Like I said before, it's not kink shaming. It's a uniform correction. All right. So people that are afraid are making that uniform correction. They're afraid of upsetting a specific group that they try to walk around and tiptoe around, so that way they're not being held as oh man, he's something phobic. Now he's dog phobic. So there's the gist on that. I'm gonna be like hi now, just I'm like okay. So that's my update. Everybody asked me about the dog thing. I said I was going to talk about it on Monday when I first came out, and I said once a release comes out, I will update you all. And there you go. I know it's the last show before a Christmas show. Was that appropriate? You notice I don't have Christmas directions, decorations behind me. So, anyways, yeah, he thought to himself, yeah, that's a good idea. Well, see, the thing is that he's worrying that. I mean, I knew that there was like I guess this is like a new furry thing. I guess this is a new thing now, with furry things. I guess this is a new thing. I guess they're dropping the fur and adding the leather. I guess I don't know, it's a pup kink thing. I don't know what it is. No, it has nothing to do with my Darth Vader armor that I wore on Halloween. No, that's different. That's cosplay. That's not kink. Well, I mean, anyways, so that was my only argument about the whole thing, was the fact that this was done in uniform. A Civil War voice. Oh, you want a Civil War voice? Is that what it is? Who is that's your story, Cause? That's what you're talking about, right? That ain't me. That ain't me. You're gonna be talking. That's your story. I don't want to steal Friday Night Freedom stuff. Not cosplay, but cosplay type of thing. Oh man. So yeah, exactly. My dearest Jessica. I can't believe I saw a man wearing a dog today. Heather says she smelled those images. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, yeah. Gotcha. Oh, yeah. Oh. Somebody said, imagine a pack of soldiers or Marines wearing that. Yeah, exactly. So, whew, loady, Lord Hammersy. He was giving the war boys. Everyone's talking about dog face soldier, dog mask soldier. Hey. Again, even though the officer's retired. See, the thing is that he took those pics while he was on active duty still. So that's kind of like what I'm looking at. So, is that woke behavior? I mean, yes, I don't think it had anything to do with being woke. Voodoo, no way. I thought woke had a matter to do with the civil rights movement or something like that. That isn't part of the woke movement. Oh man, Lord Hammersy. All right, so what we're going to talk about next? Oh, what was the next thing we were going to talk about? There was something else that I want. Okay, now, what a hell of a retirement party. I'm sure he did. I'm pretty sure he brought the whole pound with him. Biden was right, you dog-faced pony soldiers. Oh my God, you mean there's horses that do this too? There's guys that have horse masks that do the same shit? Oh yeah, I forgot, that's Cav. The CEO should make that dude wear the mask for a month. Okay, so we're going back and forth with some individuals. I got to kind of realize that there's individuals in the military that you have to face the fact that the global war on terrorism fucking happened. And there's going to be some things that have come out of the global war on terrorism that you like to make fun of, that you like to kind of stereotype and all this other stuff, but they still happen. For instance, guys who growing the beards and trying to be the operator look, the tats and the specific t-shirt apparel companies and coffee, of course. Stocky milk coffee mixed with Bailey's. Yeah. Hang on. So there's a lot of things that the military, especially the Navy, likes to stick close to tradition. Now, you former Marines, or you Marines, former Marines, always Marines, men Marines, whatever, once a Marine, always a Marine, and sailors and all that, have more tradition that you see on a ship than you would see in any installation, whether it be Air Force or whether it be in the Army. Specifically when it comes to some of the traditions between NCOs and junior soldiers. It is a huge it is an important piece of what they call the goat locker. It's important. NCOs don't hang out with the Joes. And once you become a chief and you've been inducted into the goat locker, it is a whole different amount. It used to be that's what used the NCO club system. The NCO club in the Army used to be that back in the day. They used to call it the NCO club. You know, with sergeants, corporals and above would go, and then there was a special room. There was one at Fort Hood. I couldn't wait to be a freaking corporal. I couldn't wait to be an NCO, because you go into the NCO club, and then there was like this adorned, like had stripes on there, and they called it the High 3 Club. And the High 3 was Sergeant First Class, Master Sergeant First Sergeant, and then Sergeant Major, Command Sergeant Major. And that was you couldn't go in there. You could not go in there. You could hang out and play pool and listen to music, smoke cigarettes, and shoot the shit and all that stuff. But you looked over the corner. I remember this distinctively. It was right outside of, right near, in between West Fort Hood and Fort Hood. And there was the NCO club. There was the West Fort Hood NCO club. And you looked over that place and you saw that door. You're like at the bar. And you're like, I want to go inside there and see what's that. Because it's like a secret place. You know, you're like, oh shit, I can't wait to do it. So the Marines respect the Navy so much for doing this, because the Marines also have a strict tradition to their non-commissioned officer corps, which I adore. I'm not gonna be wrong. I'm not saying I want to be a Marine or be in the Navy, but the Air Force has pigeons. Don't be caught with a hat or else you're buying drinks. So in Europe, when the club system was going away, in Europe they still maintained that NCO club mentality, and they still maintained the High 3. The High 3 went away, and they ended up turning into casinos, little mini casinos, because you can gamble overseas, so you can have little slot machines and stuff like that. Everyone was wearing dog masks. No, nobody was wearing dog masks. Trust me. But that's where you got your guidance. That's where you got your mentorship. You got the under the oak tree, as the officers like to say. Under the oak tree, go. Now, the under the oak tree guidance was because Colin Powell, when he was a commander, he used to work on old Volvos and under an oak tree, and he would provide mentorship to junior officers. He'd have officers come by his house to shoot the shit, and he would give them the guidance, or he'd give them some mentorship. So it was our version of under the oak tree guidance. Sometimes there's just some things where you just, you have a beer and you let loose. You have that sergeant major that you don't even know you were assigned to. We'll sit there and shoot the shit. Hey, what's wrong, Sergeant? What's wrong? Got this going on, got that going on, got this going on, got that going on. And it was like the internal combustion chamber of WTF-ness before it became social media. And the next thing you know, Sergeant, you got to be careful. Then the music sound like, yeah. Oh, man, hell yeah. Oh, yeah, the music sound like that. I thought the packing list for Buzz Dog Mess. Oh, my God. I'm getting to a point here. Yes, it was. Yeah. Welcome to the NCO Club. Here's sergeants. Welcome to the sergeants. Yeah. No, that's not how it was. It wasn't called the NCO Club like that. That was the YMCA. So my point being that there's a lot of traditions that have come from, or a lot of attitudes, and I guess you would say stereotypes from the GWAT that has now there's a new generation. There are individuals that have never served in the GWAT or have joined the military after the GWAT. The Green Goose, yeah, exactly. Oh my God, the Green Goose. No, fuck. Now that's a name I've not heard in a long time. Yeah, the Green Goose, man. Hell yeah. Which one? The one in Würzburg, or the one in Nuremberg, or the one in? There used to be one over in near Graf, and then there was the Vilsec one. Yeah. Buenas noches desde España. Deseo un buen día y felicidades. Y trata de tema. Well, muchas gracias. Nosotros estamos haciendo un podcast for WTF Nation Radio. Goal and all this other stuff. But yeah, it was awesome, dude. It was Bienvenidos Vina Maria. It was fun as fuck. It was hilarious. So Vilsec, okay. In some areas, you didn't have to have the Green Goose because there were some awesome clubs. Now, of course, I am totally digressing for what the fuck I was initially talking about. So let's go back to the traditions of. And people who are saying, oh, this is cringe or bullshit or whatever, I'm going to stick some middle fingers up there and tell you, hey, lighten the fuck up. So the Secretary of the Navy has named the future America-class amphibious assault ship Fallujah, the USS Fallujah. Blame it on the Billies. Which I think is fucking awesome. Okay. most ship names, most assault ship names in the Marine Corps used, that they're done by the Navy, are named after famed battles that the Marine Corps, the USS Iwo Jima, the USS Kearsarge, Bella Wood, named for famous battles. So I don't see a problem with the USS Fallujah being named as a ship. What's wrong with that? Nosotros no somos marinas. Okay, well, somos ejército, U.S. Army. Pero sí tenemos veteranos en el chats también. Pero uno de soy hablando es mexicano, porque soy, medio mexicano. Anyways, so I think there's nothing wrong with naming a ship battle, Fallujah, in line with the traditions of Iwo Jima, Kearsarge, Bella Wood. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with naming that battle. I have seen comments of people saying that's cringe. Oh, like, to no way. That's forget it. Why are we doing it? Why are you being that Debbie Downer when it comes to something to a tradition that the Navy holds throughout its time? Everyone's saying, well, we name it after this. When we name it that? Yeah, waiting for a platoon and company to be named Taliban. Nah, that's not the point. Exactly that, Round Eye. It is a specific historic event. The Navy goes through a lot of criteria for that too. It's not just something you're just gonna throw up on the wall. Everybody doesn't know. Yeah, Tarawa. You guys don't know that there's other names that the Navy could have chosen for the naming of the ship, but during the global war on terrorism in the last 20 years, the Navy wasn't there, but the Navy carries the Marines. They're like the Uber. You know what I mean? That's like the Marines Uber. So, the USS Divorce Court. Woo, brother! I want to break that bottle during that christening, man. Hell yeah! I mean, ladies and gentlemen, today we have a retired Army Sergeant Major Ken Ramos, who holds the record in divorces for the U.S. military. Here you go. He's got a divorce. There we go. It was a crazy battle. Exactly. Everybody was there. Marines. Well, you could say the Navy was there too. Navy was there. SEALs were there. Fucking Marines were there. We had corpsmen, right? We had Army there. We had the 1st Armor Division. We had SOF there. So anybody could. I mean, come on. If you can't say the fucking Battle of Fallujah, the first and the second one, were a pivotal point in the Iraq War, I don't know what to tell you. But it's not like raising the flag on Iwo Jima, right? But they named a ship after that. It's a Navy ship. It's not a Marine ship. Army police, military police snipers, they were there. Really? I didn't know that. I do know of an MP that won a Silver Star, Leanne Hester. One of the first soldiers to receive the cab when it first came out. Better than naming a person, a neighbor name after a person who a few years someone finds that individual believed in something that they don't believe in. Yeah, you ain't lying. Woo, man. We're lucky they didn't call it USS Solder City, but I think that Solder City was more Army-centric than anything else than the Marines. The Marines were more involved in Fallujah than Solder City. But anyhow, so we're going to take a break right quick because I'm pretty sure we got more shit to ramble about. We can talk about more stuff because I'm going to be going to... Oh, man, this is the last show of 2022. That's what I'm talking about. Man. This is awesome. So... two more topics we're going to talk about. About 2 or 3 more topics we're going to talk about. I'm going to change over from my coffee and Bailey's to maybe get some sweet tea or something. Like, God dang, bro. So, with that, I'll be right back. And everyone, refill your glasses, smoke them if you got them. Hit the bathroom and shots. We'll be right back.
What is this Facebook Live? I've never heard of this shit.
WTF Nation Radio. WTF Nation Radio.
Take it from me, Ice. You can't just float around space not caring about stuff forever.
The voice of U.S. Army. WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
Shit in the bag, Pogue.
I am here determined to stop this future atrocity.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe. I suggest we use it.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
please enjoy the show. Shots.
I don't want to laugh. I'm not laughing at the MPs. I'm not laughing. I know a couple MPs. I'm cool with a couple MPs, but I just kind of think it's funny that you think the 998 would be part of that. Just saying. Just saying. Maybe some additional, I don't know, some out on the fringe orders or something like that. But I never didn't see that. I didn't see that at Task Org. So, you need a TV I can buy with a logo on it. Why is that? Why do you need a TV with a logo on it? I need a t-shirt. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm glad you mentioned that because 2023, I can't wait to open up our shop back again. Oh man, can't wait. 2023 is going to come open up. Oh God, it's going to be so awesome. Yes, I am amped up on stocking mill coffee, wig splitter, by the way. And then of course, a little touch of Bailey's in there. So a couple, yeah. Sorry. I know, Gary. Come on, man. So now I'm drinking sweet tea. I'm drinking sweet tea in my kid's tumbler cup because that's the only one I saw there. So sorry, the little guy's gonna be freaking having to do without. Don't worry about it. He's not like friggin', starving, and he doesn't drink Bailey's and coffee either. Anyways, our own employees need their own T-shirts. Well, yeah, they do. So. Anyway, what was I going to talk about next? Oh, yeah. So, what was I going to say? There was one thing that I was saying. Chocolate, you brought it up. I don't know. There was in the Army Times, there was I guess a colonel. Was it a general, something like that? Was he a colonel or a general? I can't remember. Army general was faulted by Inspector General for White House misconduct. Wait a minute. The IG found that Brigadier General Jonathan Howardson, director of the White House Military Office from 2019 to 2021, used vulgar languages. Vulgar language. A soldier using dirty languages. Man. And gestures. When you flip somebody off or something? While potentially failing to follow a government travel regulation. Oh, no. Currently serving on the Army staff, overseeing a program of analysis and evaluation, he disagreed with the report's finding. He did not respond to Army Times message sent to his official email address requesting comment for this story. Man, I want him to come on and talk to us. You busting soldiers for fucking cussing? And it's the White House? Wait, hang on. From 2019 to 2021. Huh. So I can say an entire sentence was just fuck bomb. Yeah, it was just fuck bombs. We'll just F bombs, right? So according to the report there, Chocolate with the scoop. I can see you just doing it. He's even dropping down some stuff like that where he said, I'm going to read Chocolate's statement. Sounds like he's a little bit closer to the story than I think. A report said that General kept a replica of an artillery round in his desk and one day put the round to his groin and began thrusting. 5 staffers interviewed for the investigation recall hearing the people refer to the replica round as phallic. When a female staffer said that she did not know what that term phallic meant, he put a replica to his groin to illustrate a penis. According to the report. Maybe, huh? I like you, Chocolate. It's because your last name's Chocolate, too. Mr. Chocolate. Spanish for chocolate. The reason why I say 2019 to 2021, I wonder who also was involved in that report, because, you know, in the White House military office, there was another individual that was there, you know, Joe, what's his name? Colonel Vindman. He was in there too. I don't know. Yeah. It's funny because somebody who probably said something probably tweeted out, and I'm seeing this with a lot of accounts that I see, big dick energy. I see that tweet, big dick, and these are sent by women and men in the DOD. Big dick energy. They had it out for him. Okay. They had it out for him. I don't know. Did they have it out for him? You think Chocolate, do you think they had it out for him? Kind of, kind of seeing that they, I don't know, man. I've seen individuals tweet worse than what this colonel has been busted for. If he's saying a bunch of F-bombs, and if you've not had your ass chewed out by anybody, I'm probably going to say, yeah, people named Richard are really enthusiastic about something. Yeah, exactly, dick. You ever called somebody whose name was Richard with dick? And he even said, I even heard, I know of Richards that like to say that they use that to their own advantage as well. Because that's what us dicks do, is what I heard him say, and I just couldn't stop laughing because it's just funny. The LBJ would have promoted that man for these actions. You mean J. Edgar Hoover? Oh no, he would have been charged in the FBI. So Dick Branco. Exactly. Clam chowder with the big dick. Exactly that, cause. Oh, you guys in the chats are awesome tonight. So the Army Brigadier may face punishment for his workplace misconduct while serving as the top White House military official. Maybe they put a bunch of freaking, I don't know, put some individuals that weren't so fucking sensitive to that shit, right? Because I've seen some tweets that are pretty stellar. Maybe we should do that. Maybe we should go check out the tweets. See what the Twitter rage is today. Wow, I see a lot of people getting banned. Holy shit. Man. Keith Obelman just got banned from Twitter, got suspended. What? Holy. Man. Oh, wow. Didn't pay that $8, right? It's funny as hell just watching that stuff. So, yeah. So let's go. Ass chewed out by civilian doesn't have the same effect of being chewed out as a soldier. Well, because, I don't know. It depends if that civilian was a veteran. I had civilian leadership at one time, and because they were retired military, and they were an NCO, and they weren't like retired CSM or something. They actually worked for a living. They were a retired Master Sergeant. And this individual can articulate the most fucks of all fucks to be fucking at you. So it's just crazy. But you're right. Some civilians, I've also worked with some civilians that get so flustered because they're afraid to cuss that they get all flustered and they get all ramped up. So there was another article. Okay, so thanks Chocolate for posting that out here. I was going to post something else, but you beat me to the bunch. That was a good one too. Okay. So, you guys watch Lord of the Rings? You guys know anything about Lord of the Rings? And I'm pretty sure, well, we can't talk about it with Pop Culture Warrior because we just had the last show of 2022. So, Lord of the Rings, Samwise Gamgee is now a civilian aide emeritus to the Secretary of the Army. Oh, what's up? What's going on? Lord of the Duds these days? Oh, Sean Astin. Yeah, there you go. Sean Astin, who you may know, the Hobbit Samwise Gamgee. Am I fucking up his name? Because everyone's like eye rolling at me, or eye rolling that he's part of this. Was recently named civilian aide to the Secretary of the Army Emeritus. Emeritus? How do you pronounce that? My English is a second language. It's kicking my ass right now. Oh, okay. You know too much about it. Gotcha. Gamgee. Gamgee or Gamgee? Gee? Guh? Is it GIF or GIF? Austin previously served as civilian aide to the Secretary of the Army from 1995 to 2005. I didn't know that. Representing the state of California. I did not know that. For 27 years, I've been proud to celebrate the men and women of the... Matter of fact, let me just post that pic up. That's a cool little pic they got up there, man. Look at that. It's from our friends over at Task and Purpose. G or Gee? See, everyone's like G, and Gee. Same shit. Everyone's pissed off at me because I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't watch fucking I don't watch the I don't watch this. I don't watch the Lord of the Rings and stuff. You know what I mean? I don't kind of care about the Lord of the Rings. Is that sacrilege? Am I going to get booted off the thing? It's GI. It's not. I'm just fucking with you guys. Anyways, it was during the ceremony on the 13th at the Pentagon. How dare you not read the books? I read the books and I've watched the original cartoon. I'm just not going to sit around for the 15-hour epics, the director's cut. Lord of the Rings episode 1, the first movie is going to come out. And then there's the second one, and then you're like, man, I read the books. Yeah, the books I love the books. And like I said, I saw one of the original art, the cartoon ones. Back in the 80s when cartoon movies were hitting it big. Ralph Bakshi was the cartoonist for a lot of Heavy Metal, Lord of the Rings, Fire and Ice. Those movies I saw when I was a wee lad. And it was The Hobbit that it wasn't the Lord of the Rings, it was just called The Hobbit that I had that commercial. So that was pretty cool. So forgive me for not understanding the pop culture of the 15-hour movie per episode of Lord of Things. And I just don't have the patience for it. So wasn't he? Ralph Bakshi was a fucking god of animation. So dude, watch the director's cut of Gods and Generals. I got bed sores from that one. Bro, did you know the original, totally off topic, did you know they wanted the original episode 4, the original Star Wars was epically long as well? It was like 2.5, almost 3 hours, and it fucking was cut down significantly. So there are some videotapes out there, VHSs, if you still have them, that have the original cut before George Lucas fucked everything up and put 15 different levels of CGI in there. So congrats, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Everyone's dropping the knowledge about the about this. Yeah. Anyways, so Sean Astin was recently named civilian aide emeritus to the Secretary of the Army during a service. It was announced December 13th. Astin again served as civilian aide to the Secretary of the Army from 1995 to 2005. That's pretty cool. For 27 years, I'm proud to celebrate the men and women of the United States Army. To receive an honor becoming a civilian aide to the Secretary of the Army fills me with a renewed sense of mission. In particular, in 2023, I hope to support in the recruiting command. What? Holy shit. Now we gotta freaking get him on here. We gotta get him on Sergeant's time. Oh, is he pop culture or is he Sergeant's time? Whoa. I have to fight CQ for that one. CQ might get mad and say that it's pop culture, but I'm going to say because it's Army's probably Sergeant's time. Honorary private. Yeah, exactly that. We will get them on. We get the guests. We do get the guests. Maybe he could break the log jam on promotions, really. So particularly in 2023, I hope to support the recruiting command with creativity and purpose as the nation looks to grow the next generation of leaders. People need to know that they have what it takes to serve in the Army, and I want to help them understand that's possible. That's so awesome, man. So awesome. Hopefully no dog masks are in the closet. Yeah, really. So the civilian, what does the civilian aid do? Well, it's in the article. The role of civilian aides is generally to advise and support Army leadership and promote good relations between the U.S. Army and the communities they represent in all 50 states, District of Columbia, and 5 U.S. territories. It could be public speaking events, or it could be recruiting efforts, working with Soldier for Life, a transition program, and just about anyone can be nominated for the job as long as they have an interest in the Army, a high degree of business and civic leadership, and the ability to influence the public. Wait a minute. How come we didn't get it? How come we didn't get an invite? How come? Hey, Sec Army, how come we didn't get an invite? We could do that. We got some people that could do that. I'm not saying, but I'm proud for Sean. But I'm just saying, we can do that too, because, we are, we do have the ability to influence the public. The program was started in 1922 by Secretary of War John Weeks. Most of the time, these aides were retired officers or prominent businessmen. In Aston's case, he's known for his work on the big screen. While Aston held the position from 1995 to 2005, emeritus Casas don't get any compensation, though. I didn't know that. Okay, well, then disregard, because I'm about to get paid. I want to get paid. Sorry. Paid. I figure if I spent almost 3 decades in frickin' paid, get paid. What's up, Mugs? Do we say mug shots or just call you Mugs? I'm just going to call you Mugs. Better than Kev, exactly. Yeah, I'd rather true that. Aston has over 160 acting credits and a 4-decade career as actor, producer, and director. In addition to his role in Lord of the Rings, of course, in the trilogy, as well as his appearances as Mikey in The Goonies, Rudy, and more recently, Netflix's Stranger Things. In 2017, he wrote on Facebook that his civilian aide, he attended services of many kinds and visited wounded warriors at Walter Reed and other places. What a good dude, man. I'm gonna need your product action worksheet and target audience analysis before we let you influence. You know what? I'm glad you mentioned that, Patrick Lose, because you know what? I tried to do something like this. I was told it wouldn't work. I was told it wouldn't work. Who are you? Who do you think? Yeah, whatever. Go to jump master school. You'll be all right. Yeah, go figure. And who are his parents? I don't know. Who are his parents? Who are his parents? Am I supposed to know something about his parents? I have a collection of 50 so-called challenge coins put in my hands by many officers, many ranks, civilian leaders across the United States Armed Forces posts. I visited many, blah, blah. Oh, we got some coins, man. We can get them a coin rack. Maybe give them a WTF Nation Radio, WTF Moments coin rack. Huh. Wow. Man, we should see if he wants them. Have I done any Nah, not done shit. Haven't done any at all. As a matter of fact, I'm an enigma. I'm new to this. I'm not a pro. I suck at it. I totally suck at it. The worst podcaster ever. Worst. Even though we won Best Warfighter Radio a few years back. Yeah, we suck. The world's worst. Everyone likes that one. I'm the worst one. Have I done any? Have they done any? Have they done any? So, there you go. Congrats, Sean. That's pretty cool. Probably going to get a lot of shit for mispronouncing his name, his character name for the Lord of the Rings, but sorry, I didn't know that was going to be a test. Let's see. I was forged in the fires of the French Indian War, crossed the Delaware with Washington, and rolled with Jackson in New Orleans. Nolans. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Was that good or bad? My D214 was chipped on a freaking Dead Sea Scrolls. That's when I graduated basic training, by the way. It was on the if you are the worst, the radar hasn't started yet. Ooh, yeah, I know. Radar is gonna be started. Yes, that's right. We are looking at new shows coming out next year. 2023 is gonna be epic. I'm gonna have 5 shows. Wait, 5 shows, 6 shows. Sarn's time. Well, let me rewind that. We're going to have the Monday edition. And Pop Culture Warrior. We're going to have the Smoke Pit on Wednesday. We're going to have Thursday's going to be Sergeant's time. And then we're going to have Friday Night Freedom on Friday. And then on Sunday, we're going to have the Sports Bar. You'll see some promos and stuff come out. But damn. It's going to be action-packed. 6 shows a week. Pretty soon we're going to have 7 shows a week. We're going to be on it. And the last thing I wanted to talk about before I punch out, before I punch it like Chewy, yeah, Saturday's Adanza. There was an article that I wanted to talk. Yeah, get her out of the barracks and clean your room edition. It's the sports bar, because sportsing on that day on Sunday is a significant sportsing thing to do sports and to cover sports. So there might be some sportsing with sportsing. Yes. As a matter of fact, I'm glad you. Yes. As a matter of fact, let me find that. Let me find that on the webs. Let me find that on the webs. Hang on. Let me. So there's an F-35 up in Dallas that pilot punched out. Aircraft crashed. Let's see. Saturday is whose blood is this on my shirt? It puts lotion. Yeah, pilot has one jump. Yeah, exactly. So there was an F-35 that was hovering. And as a matter of fact, let me screen cap this one. The pilot's okay. I will say that the aircraft looked pretty serviceable to me, right? There you go. Let me screen cap this joint, and then we'll get this posted up. Let me adjust for sound, adjust for screen size, and I'll make sure that you guys can see this screen cap. Screen cap, boom, 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 boom. My little screen cap, boom, boom, boom. How are you? What movie was I referencing? Anyways, so this is an F-35 in Dallas, and it was hovering. I'll even add the special effects too. Well, I'll play the original song. So hang on, let me do it. So there it is. There's hovering, and then
Oh, he just crashed. Oh, shit.
Damn.
Oh, shit.
Wait a minute. That voice. Is that Jay Reddy? Was Jay Reddy in fucking Dallas? Did you hear that shit? Wait a minute. Tell me this doesn't sound like Jay Reddy.
Oh, he just crashed. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Jay Reddy, what are you doing in fucking Dallas? So, oh shit, man, goddamn. That totally sounded off. Totally sounded like Jay Reddy. Anyway, so that was the F-35. Pilot's okay. He wanted to. So the thing that tripped me out is, and I'm gonna kill the sound on this, so that way you guys don't have to worry about competing. But it looked like, I don't know, it looked like it had some sort of problem with the thrusting thingy, and you see it bounced, boop, bloop, and then it just like whoop, right there. Like, whoop. I feel like I'm John Madden, and then we see the I can't imitate his voice. Then we see the thing flipping back and forth. You see it go bam, 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 shit, bam, bam, bam. Get that more money for the F-35. And then it just goes like that. Breaks the front. Looks like the front landing gear was popped off. You see the little wheel right there, just right there in the bottom. And then it rolls out, and then it does some more thrusting. It spins. It looks like it's about ready to tip over on its top. But it looks like the wing right there supported it not going over completely. And then it managed to turn back, nose ahead towards the direction of flight. And then it just and the pilot said, fuck this, I'm out, see ya. And he jumps out, or he ejects out. He sees little legs right there in the top, or like corners, little legs dangling. He's like, oh shit, what the fuck just happened? And then the aircraft stopped. And then Jay Reddy goes, holy crap. That was crazy. His pants flew off. No, that looks like there was a water kit or something like that. They have some sort of kits on the bottom they sit on. Oh, shit. So there you go. So that's the story of the F-35. So what was I saying? What was I going to say? That totally sound like Jay Reddy. Totally sound like Jay Reddy. Skillcraft made for my blind people. If the Skillcraft made the jet, it would be the F-35. Is that what you're saying? Just glad the pilot is okay. No other no updates so far on that. Yeah, I'm just kind of saying, you know, freaking the ejection seat worked as advertised. You know what I mean? Just like. Phew. Find the video of the Buzzards F-16 taking off in Aviano. Oh shit! Okay, let's see. Aviano. I like Aviano. It's an awesome place. F-16 Aviano. You talking about the plane? You talking about the paint job or some shit? I don't see anything. Looking to see. So right now, currently everyone's talking about what's going on with Elon Musk. Elon is like banning a bunch of people for doxing. So it was a night. Engine 8FOD. Gotcha. Foreign object damage. That's what FOD stands for you non-aviation personnel. At any rate, so that's what we're looking forward to 2023. We also have events in the first, I don't know what we call it, the first part calendar year or something like that. First 3-4 months of the calendar year, there's going to be some events we're going to be participating in. That's what I heard. I heard that ejecting out of an aircraft, it does a job on a pilot's body, compressing vertebrae and all that neck and back and injuries and stuff like that. So, at any rate, so 2023 is going to be looking pretty good. We're going to have a bunch of, damn, we got a lot of stuff. Fucking shit is just cramming. I know the guys have been seeing me in the chats working stuff in the background. We got the tech going. We have the research and development stuff going on, and we have a lot of things happening. And the next thing you know, you're just going to go on to the. Now look, I want to ask about WTF Nation Radio's site, and let me show you what it looks like. As a matter of fact, let me just go to that. Let me cap that too, so you guys can see what I'm talking about. See what I'm talking about. See what I'm talking about. There we go. So this is the website over on WTF Nation Radio. So you can see it right there. Oh, look at there's using some funny pictures of me flipping people off. There you go. So basically what we did was we consolidated all of our socials and we put everything. There's our video page for the Facebooks. We got the YouTubes up, and then we have Twitter. Here's our Twitter thing. We also have Discord. So if you guys want to jump in there and check out the Discord, because we're gonna start doing events within the Discord chat of WTF Nation Radio. We're also going to be doing some live events. We're going to be posting in there. We will be posting on Twitch a little bit more for some of the gaming stuff. So we're just going to be more versatile. We got a new kid that we hired for social media stuff, and he's been doing a bang up job. So Discord parties, yeah, exactly that, Discord parties. So it's gonna be fun. We're gonna go on different platforms. We're gonna go on other stuff. You guys already know that we are already on different platforms broadcasting live. So if you guys don't know about it already, we're broadcasting on the Facebooks. We're on 2 Facebook pages at U.S. Army WTF Moments and WTF Nation Radio. We're also on Twitter, and we're also on YouTube and Twitch. Twitch is where the gamers at. Now, sometimes the traffic on the Twitch is up and down. It's because we haven't been doing a lot of stuff. So you're going to start seeing some events. We'll be having some Twitch parties with Discord. So a lot of discussions for partner events and stuff like that. So I'm just pumped. Smokes my bags to get all this shit together, but man, damn it, the whole point is for you guys in the audience to have a good time and to get some veteran friendship and partnership going on. Pookie, as soon as I said Discord party, you see his face freaking light up. So last thing, Operation Resiliency has been opened up yesterday, and it aims to counter veteran suicides. The bonds that there's a couple of quotes that the bonds we happy few, we band of brothers. These lines from Shakespeare's Henry V capture the bonds forged in combat. The bonds are the same whether forged on the Battle of Agincourt, France in 1415, the Battle of Shakespeare play, or in the Arangrab Dab Valley in Afghanistan in 2009, where U.S. soldiers performed a tough mission at the heart of the global war on terrorism. These bonds last a lifetime. An innovation program, Operation Resiliency, seeks to take advantage of those bonds and YouTube buffer to review. Really? Wow. Yeah, they're pretty strict on that stuff. You can't. They're afraid that you're gonna cause some shit. It's very. So I'll just go ahead and just look at the thing right here. Officials at the Department of Affairs said that each year more than 6,000 veterans take their own lives. OPRES is what the folks are calling it. Is grew out of real experience. Sarah Verado, whose husband was catastrophically wounded in service in Afghanistan, started the Independence Fund to promote independence for veterans. And so, again, I think you should check it out. Operation Resiliency was born of the idea that bonds forged in combat would help soldiers deal with the trials they face coming home. The VA brought in quickly. The Office of Mental Health and Suicide Prevention was supportive of this, and from the beginning, and worked with us to really partner to bring Operation Resiliency to life. So if you go and of course dial 988 if you ever have any issues, or talk to us and jump in the inbox and shoot the shit. We'd be more than happy to talk to you guys. We've been doing that already in the last few days. So Operation Resiliency, it's posted on the WTF Nation Radio Facebook page, and matter of fact, I should just post it again. I should just post it in the chats. How about that? What's the weather like where you guys are at? Is it snowing yet? I know everyone's showing off their snow in the chats. So post it in the chats if you guys want to check it out. Operation Resiliency. So with that, thank you guys and gals so much for listening, shooting the shit, making your comments. You guys' comments are gold. That was hilarious and stuff. And do not hesitate to call us. I know the holidays, I don't have a safety brief, but I'm saying, the holidays, look out for each other. If you're a leader, check on your troops. See how they're doing. Ask, be there for them. Ask them. Don't just listen and then blow them off. Ask. So this is the last show for me until 2023. And then, Kaz is tomorrow, so he's got Friday Night Freedom. But then after that, the station's closed for 2 weeks to spend time with our families and just decompress, and of course to do some station maintenance. And then we'll be closed. But there'll still be videos, posted memes, articles as well posted on WTF Nation Radio. So do not fret. We will still be around. And of course, if you have anybody if you want to talk to somebody, or you feeling down and you want to reach out and just shoot the shit, vent, hit up the inbox at U.S. Army WTF Moments, and we'll have our admins jump in and help you out. So with that, I think I covered everything. I think we're done. I think we are finished. So with that, I just want to thank you guys for hanging in there. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year. Because I'm gonna be done. I'm gonna be out here. It's crappy weather. I just want a happy birthday on Saturday. I'll tell you what, we'll make sure. But Heath, we'll get you a happy birthday, Heath, anyways, on Saturday, because I'm not going to be. But happy birthday. All right? So, with that, y'all have a good night, and, shots. See you. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Happy holidays. Peace.
Hey, this is SEAC retired John Wayne Troxel. You're listening to WTF Nation Radio, the station of choice for all of the badass MFers on the planet.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio. The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
please enjoy the show. Shots.
Я батько. Я молодший брат.
Я водій маршрутки. Я скоро одружуся. Я фанат шахтера.
Начальник отдела продаж.
Я прораб.
Я программист.
Я свидетель на свадьбе.
Борщица.
Дядя Юра, таксист. Я вчитель фізкультури.
Я студент-геолог.
У мене своя фірма.
Я кращий друг зі школи.
Я сусід, який завжди стукає по батареї.
Я єдиний син.